a Dredfunn original production. Please sit back and enjoy.
It's Dredfunn here with another one of my ongoing vlogs. Alright, I don't know how to title this one yet, so we'll see if we can find the title as I start spewing out this vomitus from my brain. I do a lot of Comic-Cons. I'm constantly in contact with a wide range of different talented people, all the way from indie amateurs that are just getting on the scene, trying to get their artwork and their images out there, all the way up to the big dogs, the Jim Lees, the J. Scott Campbells, the Eric Larsons. And I've always had a hard time personally approaching some of the people that I admire. And I guess what admire means, and I heard this recently by a stand-up comedian, and I'm going to steal it from admire are people that you look up to that you don't hate. So, you know, whereas other people you despise that are, I guess they're doing better than you, and you admire them, so you look up to them, but you don't still hate them for what they've accomplished. Anyways, for me it's difficult because I have a sort of abstract way of thinking about things, and for me I equate it to like a wolf meeting another wolf type scenario. I mean, not all wolves are created equal. You got your younger wolves and your older wolves and everything in between. And it's almost like a younger wolf coming up to an older wolf saying, "Hey, can I have some of your meat?" And the older wolf's like, "No, you're not getting any of my meat. Go get your own meat. Go deal with it. Go do your own thing." But in reality, I mean, a lot of the older wolves I've found seem to forget that, you know, they themselves were once a younger wolf. And if it wasn't for certain older wolves that offered their meat, so to speak, they wouldn't have gotten to the position they've gotten. For sure, what I've learned in comics and in most entrepreneurial ventures, it's not just an individual that succeeds, it's a team. It's usually a bunch of people helping to, you know, get somebody somewhere. Usually it's people starting out that are getting help from those that have been in that position. There's similarities that they share. And so for me to just walk up to a person that doesn't know me personally and try to, you know, schmooze with them and be like, "Oh, you know, hey, here's my card if you ever need any artwork." Again, it's like that wolf coming up to an older wolf saying, "Hey, I want some of your meat. Give it to me." You know, of course I expect them to be like, "Back off, little wolf. Go away." For some of you, this isn't going to make any sense at all, but for my family and those who know me, I speak in these type of terms all the time. You know, sometimes they don't make sense, and a lot of times they're barely holding on. But that's how I look at it, and it's very tough for us young artists to go up to people that we admire, and, you know, there's a lot on the line, and like, I mean, even like people that you may not particularly admire, but that are in a better position than you, that have had published work and that are doing well in life. I mean, it's always tough. I always get very, very nervous and very, very awkward around them because I don't want them to feel that way. I admire them. I don't want to steal any of their meat. I mean, if they were to offer, by all means, I would take whatever knowledge or information that they would give, and on occasion that has happened, and I try to let it be more of a fluid thing, not something that's forced, because I've witnessed it being forced, you know, being on the outside, watching some young artists struggling and trying to, you know, give their cards and their information to, you know, successful artists and writers, and you can just tell it, like, they're just hoping that this person will listen to them and give them a chance, and give them the chance. And a lot of times you got to make your chances. And a lot of times, like, older artists or older professionals, I mean, they'll see something in a younger person that reminds them of themselves, and that's what inspires them to sort of help them along. So don't rely on anyone else. Rely on yourself. I mean, let those opportunities happen as they may. And don't try to force them, I guess, is my best advice. And just keep practicing your craft. I mean, that's what I do. A couple times I've gotten psyched out. Eric Larson is one of them. I was literally 3 tables down from him in the artist alley. He was in the professional section at one of the Comic-Cons, and he is a huge influence on me as an artist. And I couldn't bring myself to talk to him. I just didn't want to be another one of those geeky fanboys that comes up and is like, oh, you know, love me, I love you, creeping out in any way. So it's tough because, you know, I don't know. Maybe I personally have some things to work on. I don't know. This is just some advice I'm giving those out there that might find this useful. Really, I'm just rambling in a cold garage trying to find content so I can remonetize my YouTube channel. No, I'm just joking. I'm just trying to be me, and I'm just trying to, you know, have fun. So we went for like 5 minutes and 30 seconds. I think that's good. If you guys got any questions about topics, things to do with art, things to do with Comic-Cons, things to do with failing in life in general, leave a comment. Maybe I can, you know, work it into a video of some kind. Or probably not. I'll probably just talk about subjects that have no meaning or bearing to anyone else other than me. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe and check out some of my content, my time-lapse videos, and among other things. Dredfunn out!